First of all, my name is Mohd Fadzil bin Ali, and my members group is Ahmad, Danial, Nur Fahira, and Hadirah, Alysha. I will share you about the definition of educational technology. The Association for Educational Communications and Technology, AECT, define educational technology as the study and ethical practice of facilitating learning and improving performance by creating, using, and managing appropriate technological processes and resources. Educational technology is the process of integrating technology into educational in a positive manner that promotes a more diverse learning environment and a way for students to learn how to use technology as well as their common assignments. Next is history of educational technology. The first one is broadcasting and video. The British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC, began broadcasting educational radio program for school in the 1920s. The first adult education radio broadcast from the BBC in 1924 was a talk on insight of relation to man. Television was first used in education in the 1960s for schools and for general adult education. The use of television for education quickly spread around the world, being seen in the 1970s by some, particularly in international agencies such as World Bank and UNESCO. The next is computer technologies. The World Wide Web, as known as WWW, was formally launched in 1991. The World Wide Web is basically an application running on the internet that create and link documents, video, or other digital media. In 1995, the first learning management system, that's known as LMS, provide an online teaching environment where content can be loaded and organized, as well as providing space for learning objectives, student activities, assignment questions, and discussion forums. The last but not least is social media. In 2010, social media are really a subcategory of computer technology. Social media cover a wide range of different technologies, including blogs, wikis, YouTube videos, mobile devices such as phones and tablets, Twitter, Skype, and Facebook. Next is ICT implementation among Malaysia's schools. Information and Communication Technology, ICT, has been introduced and widely used among schools in Malaysia since 1970 onwards. Computer education program start in 1999. 322 schools were chosen as a breakaway from conventional teaching method towards ICT. Due to that, projects such as Smart School Project, School Access Center were handled continuously. Teachers Professional Guidance in ICT project is a special program for in-service teachers in aim to enable teachers to use ICT in their core business of teaching. Furthermore, Malaysian government to introduce technology as a school subject. This article I take in the New Straits Times that post on April 2019. Let's say Malaysian government is looking at introduce technology as a subject as part of the education syllabus. As I said just now, that the technology educational focus on ICT has been introduced and widely used among schools in Malaysia since 1970. But at that time, due to the many challenges such as equipment, facilities, and internet connection, they choose the school to promote ICT. So this aim to equip and prepare the younger generation and student with the advanced technology and knowledge in the digital industry. The Ministry of Communication and Multimedia will be collaborating with the Education Ministry, but at the moment, no decision has been made so far, as governmental agency need to set up proper infrastructure and providing easy internet access nationwide, especially in the rural areas before the syllabus can be introduced. What is the purpose of technology for learning and teaching at school? First one is empower educator to efficiently personalize learning with access to data, content, and the cloud. On the part to personalizing learning, technology empower students by giving them ownership of how they learn, making education relevant to their digital life, and preparing them for their futures. With technology and access to resources beyond classroom walls, students are inspired to become problem solvers, critical thinkers, collaborators, and creators. The second one is prepare students for the 21st century workforce with modern technology skills and competencies. Technology in education and the right devices in students' hands help prepare them with the career and technological and technical skill they need to be successful today and in tomorrow's workforce. Students can gain this skill and sharpen their problem solving and critical thinking skill for the 21st century. Learning by doing with maker science and environment can be very engaging when designing and integrating with the right technology. The third one is helps educator create blended learning environments that make learning relevant to students' life. Educators are always striving to personalize learning for students. Technology can help them reach new levels with access to real-time student data, longitudinal information, content, apps, and more. Technology can help educators create blended learning environments and leverage digital tools for formative and summative assessment, bringing new model for learning and teaching to classrooms. Next, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Bin Ali. My name is Nur Fahira binti Manan. Now I will present about types of technology uses in classroom. Educational technology is a study of practice that facilitate the process of teaching and learning activities in order to improve performance by creating, using, and managing processes of adequate technology, be it technology in the form of hardware or software. In the world of self-education, especially Education Aboard has introduced many technology-based learning models such as computer-based education, CBE, computer-assisted instruction, CAI, WBT, web-based training, desktop video conferencing, and other that are all of courses utilize technology. There are two types technology used in the classroom. The first one is hardware and the second one is software. For the hardware technology used in the classroom, I will explain the common hardware technology used that are computer, projector, tablets, smartboard, and smartphones. For the first one, I will explain about computer. Computer can improve the student learning and basic skill area. Computer not only improve the learning process, it also increase retention of the students. Effective and adequate teacher learning is an integral element of the successful learning program. Computers have the potential to enhance teaching and learning, which is stated by Gordon, Hoadley means peer and Rochelle 2000, and provided students with a learning experience that other strategies cannot provide by Wellington 2005. Next, for projector. Projector is a visualized classroom's help to arrange highly organized notes for taking a class. Projector visualized classrooms helps to arrange highly organized notes for taking a class. Teachers can create bullet PowerPoint presentation or other highly organized notes for the class. With the use of projectors in the classroom, students can take better notes with the ability to discern what information the teachers display are most useful to them. Taking classes by using projectors can lead to avoid almost all the teaching method problems in the past. There is some research that can strengthen this method. By using the interactive projectors, instructors and students can remotely control all objects displayed from distance, with no need to change the classroom settings, which leaves enjoying the functionalities that IWBS or computers provided by Liu and Cheng 2015. While for tablets, using handheld devices as digital textbook can enable students to have greater interaction with the material through mixed media. Students also can save money over the cost of printed books. As digital native, they are also more comfortable in using tablets, so it just makes sense to use them primarily for learning. In addition, they can easily access their school LMS anytime and anywhere, making it the perfect solution for students of all ages, according to Snakenberg 2013. Tablets do not just function for visual learners, but also impact hearing students, for example, in the way a message can be delivered to them. By using tablets, it is much easier to the students. This is because tablets do not need the application of keyboard or a mouse. Rather, their usage relies on touching the display or the screen and steering by use of fingertips. This feature can be accessible to other technologies. However, tablets and other handy technologies have a select component that suit perceptible learners. Smartboards. Interactive connected display boards can take the place of whiteboard in most classroom environments. This type of boards offer much better engaging and interactive experience for students. They can be used to display videos and photos alongside handwritten notes to create a multimedia approach to presenting materials. Since they are easy to use, they can also function as an aid for students when delivering classroom presentation. According to Danial 2019, it can provide students with an enriched learning experience by projecting visual elements. It also makes differentiated learning much easier because teachers are able to accommodate different learning styles. Visual learners are able to observe the whiteboard, while tactical learners can learn by touching the board. The touchscreen option allows teachers to run programs with the tap of their fingers. It makes it not only easy to navigate for the teacher but for the student as well. Below there is a link that you can see how to use the smartboard. Last but not least is smartphone. Nowadays, students can access information and knowledge easily from the internet, and they can also have discussion in social networks and get quick answer from their peers, lecturers, or even experts. So one of the device or technology used is smartphones. smartphones to access teaching materials or supporting information which are normally accessible through the internet. Students use smartphones as learning aids due many reasons such as they provide convenience, portability, comprehensive learning experience, multi-sources, and multitask, and environmentally friendly. They also use smartphones to interact with teachers outside classes and using smartphones to manage their group assignment. According to Al-Munawar et al. 2015, some people develop knowledge by accessing a pool of knowledge from the internet using their smartphones. Hence, smartphones can definitely be taken as to enhance education. Now, I will explain about software technology uses in the classroom. There are two types of software that students frequently use. That is Microsoft Office and Internet Browser. Now I will explain about Microsoft Office. There are 6 points. The first point is transform classroom time and keep the focus on learning. Every educator wants to see their students succeed in learning and in life. Microsoft provides technology to create inclusive, student-centered classroom and learning opportunities for all learners. Second, better learning outcome. Inclusive student-centered classroom increase overall learners' success and improve learning outcomes. Create learning environments that empower students to be independent and creative learners. Build reading, language, and STEM skill and prepare them for their future. Third, enhance student-centered learning. Research shows that inclusive student-centered classrooms lead to overall learners succeed, and technology can help with powerful Microsoft technology like Office 365, educational learning tools, Flipgrid, and Teams. Educator can give every student equitable access and a voice in the classroom that helps them build confident and 21st century skill. Fourth, prepare students for the future with the skills they need in work and life. Inspire students to be creative problem solvers and critical thinkers with hands-on STEM tool and experience like Minecraft, which is education edition in pen in 3D. The fifth one is transform classroom time, which is save time on everything from lesson plan to assessing student, which is prepare, teach, assess, track, and analyze even more effectively, freeing up time to focus on student with Teams, OneNote, and more. And the last one is connect with educators around the world. Teacher can meet inspiring educators, find proven training and curriculum, and learn how to reach students in entirely new ways with technology, and earn certificate on a community built for educators just like you. The second one is Internet. Internet, the most useful technology of modern times, which help us not only in our daily life, but also in professional lives. For educational purpose, it is widely used to gather information and to do research or add to the knowledge of various subjects. Park 2009 stated that Internet has some function, especially in education, and this can be listed as the first one is storehouse of information, second, communication without boundaries, third, online interactive learning, fourth, electronic or online research, fifth, innovation in the new world, sixth, improve interest in learning, global education, and the last one is information catalogs. Internet plays a very visual role in education. It is not doubt that in this modern era, everyone prefers Google for their queries, problem or doubts. Popular search engines like Google, Yahoo, and etc. of people as they offer an easy and instant reach to the vast amount of information in just a few seconds. It contains a wealth of knowledge that can be searched at any time, and internet has introduced improvements in technology, communication, and online entertainment. Now I will explain about there are two classes using online class, which the first one is before MCO and the second one is during MCO. Under the internet, there are several apps that student and teacher can use. In online class before MCO, we are using e-learning. E-learning is a learning system that utilizes computer technology and the internet as a learning medium. Students can access both subjects in the form of videos, pictures, text, or sound anywhere without having to face the teacher. Enrichment of content such as material that student can download, online exam, or student assessment system and etc. in the form of website. E-learning system generally do not replace the conventional learning model in the classroom, but only as a support of students' teaching, learning activities, and provide teaching facilities in conveying information to students. The second one is blended learning. Blended learning is a learning method that mixes face-to-face meeting with teachers and students online without any barrier. Instructor will provide the material in real time through phone conference, video conference, or online chat. They can give each other good feedback in the form of questions, answers, or statements. And the last one is digital library. The purpose of digital libraries is to provide a smooth, systematic development process by storing, collecting, and organizing knowledge and information in digital format. Students can access books in digital form and study them without having to come to library directly or have to purchase book in the physical form. Of course, this is beneficial because students can study anywhere and anytime. Now we proceed to online class during MCO. I will explain 4 types of apps that we always use. The first one is Google Classroom. The second one is YouTube. The third one is Google Meet. And the last one is Padlet. Now we proceed to Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a free web service developed by Google for schools that aim to simplify creating, distributing, and grading assignments. The primary purpose of Google Classroom is to streamline the process of sharing files between teachers and students. Instructors are able to give assignment, survey, and quizzes, grade student work, and more. While for YouTube is a video sharing service where user can watch, like, share, and comment or upload their own videos. The video service can be accessed on PCs or laptop, tablets, or via mobile phones. YouTube is full of creative videos that can help your visual learners grab concepts including maths, coding, and science. As a physical education teachers, we also can use YouTube platform to show an example to students to make them clear in any topic that we want to teach. Now for Google Meet is a video communication service developed by Google. This is one of 2 apps that constitute the replacement for Google Hangouts, the other being Google Chat. This is a quick, easy way to connect with your student via live video. You can use it to do instruction, to hold group discussion, and just to help students see each other's face. And the last one is Padlet. Padlet is an online visual bulletin board where students and teachers can collaborate, reflect, share links and pictures in a secure location. Padlet allows users to create a hidden wall with a custom URL. Padlet creators can also moderate posts, remove posts, and manage their board 24/7. Padlet can be used by students and by teachers. With Padlet, you can create an online post-it board that you can share with any student or teacher you want. Now I will explain about ethics in using technology in the classroom. There are 6 points. The first one is take care of technology equipment. With malware and viruses running rampant, students must learn to watch what they download, click, and share. The second one is explore appropriate and safe sites for learning and research. Many websites contain inaccurate or false information. Teachers can provide a list of approved websites. So students need to learn how to evaluate websites and assess whether they can trust the content. The third one is copyright law, Fair Use Act, and Creative Commons method. Students learn how to copy and paste without realizing the copyright implication. Understanding copyright and related laws will help ensure students follow the rules in using and sharing content. The fourth one is help prevent cyberbullying. The anonymity of internet and not seeing faces make it easy to say things one should not utter in person. Teaching students about cyberbullying requires discussing not only its definition but also how hurtful and damaging it can be. Give examples of cyberbullying and encourage students to report any cyberbullying incident to teachers, counselors, administrators, or their parents. And the last one is always give credit to original sources. Like citing reference in term papers, students learn about the importance of using online citation to respect copyright laws and ensure plagiarism.
Okay, the issue of applying technology among the teachers. First, introduce technology is not always preferred. This is because the teachers think that technology is not always the answer. The teacher have reflects on having preferring for rather than typing and incidents of doubling up the writing note. Students also prefer reading print and the teacher disengage from introducing new technology when they don't feel it to add this as an extra. Number two, differing device capability and instruction. If student is required to bring the device into the school or use during ODL session, there can be large differences in device capability. For example, between what a chip Android can do compared with the iPad. Students may have difficulty writing on a small device over a long period. At the end, teacher may need to give multiple instruction for many different devices. Next, number three, it's easy for students to distract because students are regularly use device for texting, social media, playing game, TikTokers, and emailing. rather than for classwork. Student has been described as digital rebel for accessing social media and texting. Sometimes they are being called cyber wanderers. They are succumbing to virtual game. Lastly, they are being called e-learning pioneer by undertaking online studies during class time. Technology can affect lesson time and flow. Lessons are interrupted by a regularly negotiation that will reduce lesson time. This is related to student not putting screen down during the instruction have been given during the instruction or concealing screen from a teacher's view or pretending device is not working and device being insufficiently changed. Somehow, digital technology, training and preparing lesson to include the new technology can also be the time consuming. 5. Teacher need more professional development. For my reading, there are 300,000 teachers across Australia. They need to access for ICT improvement, for classroom implementation, and to keep up with continuous technology advances. This need to be regular, scaffold, and sustainable. Yet, allocation of professional learning resources have been reported as spreading in scope and quality. 6. Not everyone has technology at home. Not all students or teachers use a computer at home. Frequent users have sufficient data or internet access. There are digital divide of reduced computer literacy in students from indigenous, lower socio-economic or regional or rural background. This is really create a challenges for teacher if they have to set different tasks for different student or if they avoid setting homework with a digital component. Number 7, teachers need to protect their students. Immersion of students in the technology or digital arena have created another demand for teachers to protect student behavior online, such as safety, legal risk, and privacy. In the classroom, thief and locking of device need be alert from being happen because they will bring problem for other days. Number 8, not all teachers is believe on technology. What range of research has established that teacher with not believing on technology, they will fail to transform class align with learning goal and integrate technology into curricular content. So, there will be the challenges for principal to make sure every teacher make their job by ensure all the students do not miss any curricular content. Number 9, lack of adequate ICT support, infrastructure, or time. Appropriate access to technical support such as classroom informally or availability of infrastructure like computer lab or software or policy whether to administer digital homework and time allocate to incorporate new technology are major challenges for teachers. Okay, number 10. Number 10 is a tension between student and teachers. First, if student bring the devices to the school, there have been tension from teachers confiscating the personal owned devices and difficulties to accessing power socket. And when students find the information, there is conflict with what the teacher is teaching. Number two, if the student at home during ODL class, the problem is one computer sharing with 5 siblings, or many computer but problem with power socket, or the environment unsupporting to be attend the class ODL.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Cikgu Fahira, berumur 27 tahun dan mengajar di sekolah SMK Putra Perdana. Sekarang kita akan bercerita mengenai halangan ODL. Tak ada masalah lah, sebab bagi saya ODL ni ada dua kelebihan yang sangat bagus. Yang pertama adalah terlalu banyak platform yang kita boleh menggunakan. Sebagai contoh, yang pertama adalah Google Classroom. Kemudian kita boleh menggunakan Google Meet untuk perjumpaan. Selain Google Meet, kita boleh menggunakan Webex. Di samping itu kita ada apps di mana Telegram atau WhatsApp, kita boleh berkomunikasi bersama pelajar kita. Yang kedua adalah kita boleh menjimatkan masa, di mana student boleh menghantar segala kerja mereka mengikut waktu deadline yang kita berikan, di mana mereka tidak perlu menghantar kerja dengan berjumpa guru. Itu saja.
Assalamualaikum, saya Cikgu Hadirah, mengajar di SMK Seri Bistari. Okey, halangan yang saya hadapi semasa menjalankan kelas online ialah, pertama, masalah yang timbul daripada murid itu sendiri. Okey, murid kurang berminat untuk join dalam kelas online yang saya jalankan. Okey, contohnya macam kelas saya ada 30 orang, hanya 15 ke 20 orang saja yang paling ramai pun yang join kelas online yang saya buat. Okey, yang kedua ialah saya susah untuk mengukur tahap kefahaman murid-murid saya. Okey, sebab bila kita berada di depan-depan, kita boleh bertanya, okey, bertanya macam faham ke tak. Okey, murid pun boleh jawab. Bila kita online class ni, kadang-kadang bila kita tanya pun diorang tak nak jawab. Senyap je, macam kita cakap sorang-sorang. Macam tu. Okey.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Hari ini cikgu pula akan kongsikan macam mana cikgu jalankan sesi pembelajaran online bersama murid-murid cikgu. Jom, tak sabar cikgu nak jumpa anak murid-murid cikgu. Anak murid cikgu je lah. Apa anak-anak murid? Jom. Okay, first cikgu akan pergi ke Google Meet dan cikgu akan buat create a new meeting, instant meeting, dan cikgu akan join now. Lepas tu cikgu akan bagi link ni pada anak murid cikgu, dan sekarang kita tunggu diorang join kelas cikgu. Okay. Dekat setengah jam cikgu tunggu, tapi tak ada seorang pun murid yang join kelas cikgu hari ni. Cikgu sangat kecewa dan sedih, tapi nak buat macam mana kan? Kita lumrah sebagai seorang guru yang tak berharga tu.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Nama saya ialah Cikgu Mohd Fadzil bin Ali. Saya berumur 26 tahun. dan saya mengajar di Sekolah Menengah Kebahasaan Kulim. Halangan utama dalam mengajar menggunakan ICT ataupun secara online ni bagi saya lah adalah sambungan internet ataupun dalam bahasa Inggerisnya internet connection. Tengah-tengah mengajar kan, tiba-tiba terputus talinya. Lagi-lagilah time mengajar dengan penuh semangat, berdedikasi dan hello? Putus lagi. Aduh.
Assalamualaikum. Saya Cikgu Ahmad Danial bin Adnan, berumur 27 tahun, mengajar di SMK King Edward 7, Taiping, Perak. Bagi pendapat saya, halangan untuk menggunakan teknologi terutamanya di rumah ni secara ODL adalah suasana, environment. Kerana seperti saya, Adam, jangan main kotak tu, nanti masuk dalam tu kita. Macam saya mempunyai anak yang ramai. Jadi sikit-sikit ayah adalah merupakan kan dah masuk dalam kotak. Halo, tengok Adam tu. Jadi dia merupakan gangguan. Bukan gangguan apa. Sebab walaupun kita dah mencari satu tempat yang strategik untuk melakukan ODL, gangguan tu sentiasa ada. Along pergi main kereta dengan kotak pula. Itu saja kot pendapat saya.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, I am Hadirah Alysha and I would like to share about the benefit of technology uses in the classroom. Are you excited to know about the benefit of technology uses in the classroom? Okay, let's go. The benefit of technology uses in the classroom are not just for teachers but for students too. First, technology can help teachers form a better relationship with their students by using internet at least weekly to find content that will engage students, which helps teachers to connect with their students. Second, incorporate a different learning styles. As we know, in the classroom, each student are different. So, technology in education can help teachers to modify their learning style. Third, effective assessment for teachers. Technology allows teachers to improve in measuring the progression of their students. Digital assessment allows teachers to check in on progress regularly. Okay, next, the benefit of technology uses in the classroom for students is encourage the individual learning. which students can learn at their own speed. What is more, access to the internet gives students access to broad range of resources to conduct research in different ways. Second, the benefit for students is encourage collaboration. Students can practice collaboration skill by getting involved in different online activities that have been done by their teachers. Okay, lastly, benefit the uses of technology in the classroom for students is improved engagements. Students expected to be more interested in the subject they are studying because technology provides opportunity to make learning more fun and enjoyable. In terms of teaching, same things in new ways. So, students will be more happily or more excited to join the activity in the classroom.